To you, it's a gauntlet. To me, it's home. And I'll defend it to the end.
Please evacuate this building.
I've made it this far, Papa. I can finish.
Please.
Planting fences. That's a pretty fence. Fence deployed. That's an angry fence. Playing with fences. That's a silly fence.
Natalie.
Papa.
Welcome back, my legends, and today I'm gonna explain what's going on in chapter 2 because there are some theories that I have said that have confirmed my suspicions. Now, I'm not gonna go over everything, I'm just gonna go over the most important parts, and here we go. A while ago, I made a video explaining what the Shadowfall World universe is. It's a different universe where Revenant is some kind of god or king, and I theorized that in this universe, Revenant got his revenge on the Syndicate in Hammond Robotics. And also, he was able to somehow turn the legends into his shadow puppets. So, in this universe, Revenant won. He got his revenge and became the ruler of King's Canyon. Now, we don't know how exactly it happened, and I don't think the writers are ever going to, acknowledge how he did it. But this is interesting because of what happened to Wattson. Now, I'm not going to explain what happened with the chaperone thing with Octane because, honestly, we don't really get that much information for a bigger picture theory, and I like to talk bigger picture. What is happening. And if you guys saw the intro, you kind of have an idea where I'm gonna take this video. Now, I want to say this. I understand the writers didn't have enough time to, flesh out this whole broken ghost quest, but I was not a big fan of what happened to Wattson because if she got hurt for a reason, right, then I'll be like, okay, makes sense. This is a bigger overall thing that's going to be very important. But the fact that she went alone to the building with no real explanation whatsoever, and I know right now she's unconscious, so maybe when she wakes up, she's gonna explain what happened. And I know Wattson wants to prove herself to every legend that she can, carry her own weight, but I don't like it that she decided to do something very dangerous on her own and just go to this building without any real backup whatsoever. So to me, this was an explanation, if you saw the intro, what I think happened, because we do know this. We know that Shadow Revenant does exist in this universe. He is the ruler of this King's Canyon. Now, the Revenant that we know has no idea what they're doing until we find out later on in chapter 2 where he's like, well, how come you didn't tell me there's a place where I'm worshipped as a god? So now he knows at the end of the chapter 2, but before that he had no idea of this place existed. But we do know that there is a Shadow Revenant that does exist in this universe, and we do know that he has defeated the legends and made them into his shadow puppets. What does this mean? It means that Wattson was attacked for a reason in my eyes. And remember, I have also made a theory saying that Wattson is the most important character because she is one day going to unite all the legends to come together to face Hammond Robotics and the Syndicate. But in this universe, clearly that didn't happen. The legends never united and were defeated, and Revenant also defeated Hammond Robotics and the Syndicate. So, this tells me that in this universe, Revenant must know the legends more than they know themselves. So, because he now has them under the control, they must have told him all their secrets. So, he kind of understands in this universe that Wattson is the most important legend to go after because she is the one that can unite them all, and because everybody likes Wattson because she is like their kid sister. So if something happens to Wattson, as we saw, all the legends came on running to make sure she was okay, but unfortunately we know is that she was badly injured. Now my theory is that it was Revenant, the one Shadow Revenant, that hurt her, but didn't kill her for a reason. Now, he defeated the Legends, and remember, in that universe, he defeated the Legends. I think in that universe, he realized that Wattson was the most important Legend to go after, but he could not kill her, because if he did, the Legends will unite to go against them. But by hurting her, what happened is that you're starting to see a divide between the Legends. When Lova said that, hey, she's going to recover, but what's more important was the artifact. You saw how mad Caustic got. He got so mad, he actually choked her and pinned her to the wall and told her that if Wattson's condition worsens, he will personally experimented on her until she's unrecognizable and begs for death. When Caustic is acting like a dad, you know you messed up, which makes sense because Lova has no idea about Wattson at all. She doesn't understand that for Wattson, she is very special to every Legend. That's why every Legend was sad when they heard that she was injured. But for Lova, she doesn't understand that. She actually thinks that she's just a competitor. Even though she does know some of their secrets, she doesn't understand the deeper ties that have been made since the beginning. Now, we're starting to see a divide between the Legends, and all because of Lova. Lova only cares about the artifact. She doesn't care about what happens to the Legends. Now, she's going to pretend like she cares, but the way she said what happened to Wattson and the way Caustic got mad at her, now I think what's going to happen is Revenant's going to take advantage of that and might convince some of the Legends to join his side. I know that sounds insane, but there could be a civil war going on in the story because Revenant is going to be interested in the artifact now, because to him, he might think that's the key to getting his revenge. That's how he thinks Shadow Revenant, the one from the other universe, became the king of King's Canyon. So now Revenant has to start making alliances, and here's why. Because if he wants that artifact, there is no way, even though Revenant technically lore-wise is the strongest Legend in the game right now, he cannot go up against everybody. And if they're friends with Lova, it's going to be a problem to steal that artifact. So my guess is that Revenant is going to try to convince some of the Legends to join his side, like Caustic.
Very well. I'll remember this when you're looking for allies against Miss Andrade.
Clearly, he's gonna tell Caustic that, hey, you see what happened to Wattson? You cannot trust this woman. Join my side and I'll give you information about how my totem thing works. So to me, it looks like we're heading towards a civil war. Plus, we know there's already somebody giving information to Revenant. And I think the Legends are going to start putting the pieces together like, hey, how did Revenant figure out our plan if we had a secret private meeting unless one of us told him? And now that Wattson, the voice of reason, is gone, with a potential mole in one of their ranks, people are not going to be that trusting of each other. So this is where Revenant could come in and convince them to drop Lova and join his side. So guys, I think that's what's happening in the story. I think we're heading towards some kind of civil war. I'm not sure if Wattson's going to be out for the remaining of this story, or if she's going to wake up and help build the thing, and if she's going to remember what happened. So until then, I'll see you all next time in Legends, and peace.
It's just a bad dream. It'll be over soon.
Papa, I hope wherever you are.
I've seen the other side. There's nothing. You're nothing.
I'm here to help, Miss Paquette.
I wish there was more time to spend with you.